My people, happy Wednesday, and I welcome you now to JPLIVE. And anywhere from the regions, we say good evening, and that is how it is. We are a little bit starting late because of Unano CDB, and apologies to those that have been waiting. So, but however, the show must go on, and we must let Unano know why we did this evening. Unano say we will be team. But for today, now let me day because we have somebody that will bring in on board this evening where we can discuss with about the politics. The topic actually now was trending politically in Nigeria. A lot of things don't happen, and we are all aware that we have a new president. And say if a new pope come, they get new pope for Vatican. I say Habemus Papam. So I will say we Habemus president. So we have a new president in Nigeria, and that's in the person of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So my people, this evening we have a lot to talk about, and as I talked before, now let me do for studio, and I am connected to Senior Seye in Nigeria, and of course too we have another person where we will discuss with this evening, politically. This man is from Muhode and is contesting as a chairman for the local government for there. On a day aware, waiting to happen, for Edo state politics, especially as it affects local governments. But this person too still get courage that is going to be out to come and, contest and see how it's going to help, improve in a local government area. So, however, he's on his way, and when we finish with Senior Seye, we'll bring him on board and ask him some questions, where the people of Umude need to know, prior to the election where they come. So, like as I talked before, I remain just sincerely Redus JP, and we are reaching out to you for Mega Point Studio for the city of Turin. And my people, and I know say now on the 29th, they swear in the president-elect and the vice-president-elect, and 2 days, today night 31st, 2 days don't pass now, and we are looking forward to a better government, and make we see the team we want to bring forward. And with that, I will say 3 appointments don't already go, and many people they pray say the appointments were, say they do with the appointments are okay. So let's see how you want to form a team and see how we can improve Nigeria, because we all they look forward to that, and skeptics all this while they feel that nothing good will come out of Nazareth, but we rebuke that because beautifully Jesus Christ came from there, and we hope that Nigeria will be better, under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And like as we know, Nigeria are our own, and we don't need any kind of a problem where we can be say our families back home will be in difficulty, or they're going to run helter-skelter, or they're going to create IDPs, or they're going to become refugees in other countries. So we rebuke that, and we hope that those that are aggrieved actually, which of course I am in support, they will need to approach the court, and the process is on. So let us see what is going to come out from there. However, as it may be for now, let us be peaceful. Let us see how things work, and I'm very sure that a better Nigeria is ahead of all of us. So my people, as I talk and so it be, and make we bring Senior Seye on board, make we just greet and small before we go for commercials. And I want to just shout out to Chief Priest. I know saying go there somewhere now, they watch us. And those of you where they out there, where be our teaming fans, we want beg una make una bear with us too. And please, make una come on board, listen to this conversation this evening, and invite your friends too. Help us to share, make una like. We actually need all these things to make us grow, because without una, we not go be. But we are very slow in our, in our own way to say, make we not to hurry una to take decision. But if una no say yes, it is worth the candle, make una do the needful, make una beg, help us do sharing, help us like, help us subscribe for YouTube too, so that our page will grow and many people will see us when we come on board. JPLIVE is for everybody, and it's not just exclusively to some particular people, except those that are seeing it from another point of view. If for the studio, we know if we bring everybody on board to come and discuss like as we do Baba Egbe matter, that is not the way we built JPLIVE to be. We build them in a way that people where they did and they analyze, discuss, and if anybody wants to become part of the team, the door is open for you to come, provided that your objective, you follow the rules, and we discuss and let the people be enlightened. That is the purpose of JPLIVE. Now, in embryonic stage, now actually still there, even though say we don't do like 1 year or 1.5 years. But however, we are not perturbed about how people see us, but we're looking forward that things go better. The Rome was not built in a day. everything what we enjoy today for Western world, not be one day they start time. Now, so it still be for any program you want to do. And if you look at some people on where they do television, where they come out for social media space, so we don't do 11 years. We're not going to know now when they come, come to speed. Now we they feel say they just only come out, but they've been there, trying to see how they can fix themselves. So one thing, a day can change a man. So my people, I don't want to go into that one. I just want to quickly chip in this one to let people where they outside there know, say, we know what we are doing and we look forward to make going to cooperate with us so that we have a formidable JPLIVE where you will be say you will be a darling to all of you now. It's going to come forth and we look forward to that. So, however, as I talked before, we have Senior Seye on board today. He's in Nigeria right away and they doing things politically and he's climbing the ladder very quickly and we look forward to say somehow, someday, his dreams will come true. So my people, as I talked before, Senior Seye is a member of JPLIVE and is on board today to come and tell us the situation in Nigeria, and we are very sure it's not chaotic except the fuel wahala where it did now. So let us ask him what be experience so far and what be the atmosphere now that we have President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on board. So let us welcome Senior Seye. Senior Seye, you are welcome to JPLIVE and how you they do? Senior Seye, you are welcome to JPLIVE. How you they do?
Hello, my people.
Yeah, go ahead. We are listening.
JP, are you hearing me?
Go ahead. We dey hear you. How you doing? Senior Seye, I'm with you. I dey hear you. Talk on.
Hello, JPLIVE.
Yes, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Hello, JPLIVE.
Yeah, engineer, what's going on there? Yeah, go ahead, Senior Seye. You talk on.
Are you people hearing me?
Sure, loud and clear.
Okay, your own side they break, but maybe na my side or na your side, I don't know. But my people, I greet you now. It's been a while. Na me, una son, una friend. Senior Seye. Today I'm reporting from Benin City, Nigeria. I greet all of you now. And I'm happy that all this while, 2 years counting, you guys are still with us. God will bless you all. I will use this opportunity to appeal that, as we always talk before, they could help us, they like and share this program. God will bless you all. JP, what was your question?
Yeah, Senior Seye, thank you very much. We actually need you this evening because it's very important. We know what they happen for Nigeria. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is on board right now. And I want to just ask you how the atmosphere be for Nigeria because many speculations, prior to the inauguration, people dream dreams and soothsayers talk many things and pastors, imams, and etc. They spoke at length about waiting for happen, but to God be the glory, everything was peaceful. So far, what's the atmosphere like in Nigeria, and particularly at those states where you did?
To God be the glory. So far, so good. The atmosphere here is calm. No trouble before, during, or after the swearing in of our new president, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So no cause for alarm at all. So far, so good. Apart from the issue of oil subsidy that he removed, that is causing one or two problems here. Every other thing, administratively, politically, the atmosphere is calm and no trouble at all.
Yeah, and I know say you do Edo State, considering the fact that say Edo State na PDP state, and we all know what happened during the last election, and Edo no be Lagos, etc. Now that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is on board, what it is be the body language of the government of Edo State, in view of what it don't transpire before?
First and foremost, Bola Ahmed Tinubu now is the president of Nigeria. Story don't change. You see, the time when the slogan of "Do not be Lagos" and all that they happened that time. So Tinubu was just an ordinary citizen like me and you, but now he's the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and I don't think he will, because of the position he is occupying now. I'm not so sure he will single Edo out for any kind of punishment or neglect because of what happened in the past. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a hardcore politician, so he know when election they come like this, people they talk or anything when it enter their mouth. So no politician they hold that kind of.
Yeah, Senior Sir, are you with us? Yeah, I think now part of the thing where we will ask the incumbent president now make a address so that we go to get free access to internet with the light go day, you know, especially this electricity matter where don't be wahala fuel go day. So my people, as we first talked before, now seniors are here with they listen to and with they ask them some questions, especially you know waiting concern Edo State for the new matter we're doing now that we have Bola Ahmed Tinubu as our president. And we are there aware of what happened, you know, during the last election for Edo State, and it was a well-fought fight. And at the end of the day, you know, the president now spoke at length to remind the people who in the support and whatever. Then Oshomole too was there. Oshomole is now a senator and the day government right now. So I just want to ask him this question: if he come back again now that you know, are they the people of Edo State, are they apprehensive because the power now where really strong pass can they for the side where they be the despise. So how they take the feel now? Are they jittery that repercussions go day for the activities or for the thing where they talked before? Or perhaps say the president too in his wisdom, he will look and say a part of politics with that and make sure that the dividends of democracy will still reach out to the people of Edo State. So this one's many of the concerns or the thing where people they talk about with that say, he will put pepper for Governor Obaseki because many things happen along the line. And Oshomole too, you know, will not forgive. But we all believe that politics, they require all these things, you know, just that sometimes it goes dirty and you know, people go, they try to, you know, make so many, you know, comments that are painful, that are injurious, and where we say personally, if you quick forget. But if you have to look at it politically, if everybody they talk the way it's supposed to be, genuinely and objectively, you will discover that at the end of the day, everybody will come together again as brothers and sisters and see how we can move the country forward. But in this circumstance, now where we say many things don't happen, let's see what happens. So, Senior Sir, you are welcome back. And before we go to advert, I would like to quickly just ask you this question. And I don't talk about before just now, say, because before this election, people they talk, say, if eventually Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu becomes the governor, the president, of Nigeria, that what he will make use of those states do not be small thing. And some people, they are apprehensive actually. And with the combination of Oshomole two there, because I see how they fought dirty, you know, during the last election, and the hurt and hate is still lingering. So how you take the feel the body language of the people where they Edo State and especially within the corridors of power for Edo State? Go ahead.
I am not comfortable with the fact that so many people are preempting these guys. Oshomole, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, these guys are politicians. I don't think nobody is on that lane of vindictiveness, the way I see it. We are still talking about 2024, if I read your mind correctly, because apart from the next election that is coming up, that the president might use his power to try to influence the election and the result, I don't see anything any of them can do between now and the election time of 2024. And between now and 2024, we still have a lot of time. And if there is anybody hurting, there is enough time to heal. And talk of strategizing, there is enough time to strategize. Talk of appeasing the gods, there is enough time to appease the gods. So make we not just begin the chop Panadol for unnecessary headache this time around. I am not so sure. Like I said before, Bola Ahmed Tinubu now is the president of Nigeria. And even the Shomole we are talking about is now a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So they have enough on their plate to want to start bothering about how they will take punish PDP for Edo State or the governor for Edo State. So if the agitation or the worries is about 2024, we still have a long way to go, even though plans not the day ground, people don't they arrange one or two things. But at the end of the day, we don't really have anything to fear in Edo State about Bola Ahmed Tinubu being the president. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a friend of Edo State. Now only PDP dey Edo State. Now only Obaseki dey Edo State. So at the end of the day, it's our president, and we are happy about that as it is.
Actually, with the talk, say they don't get friends, they don't get permanent friends, they don't get permanent enemy. But sometimes the enmity, they linger on for a very long time. And we don't know when they will launch their attack, Sometimes they refer to them as gladiators and their fight not the finish. So, however, considering what you talk now, let us fold our hands to see that actually, the dividend of democracy, it will come to Edo State. But meanwhile, election they come now for 2014 so that they will change baton for Edo State. And many people don't they come out on board. So what is your take on how things are going to look like? What's your opinion? How you see as it will be this time? Where the pendulum will swing to?
It's still too early to know where the pendulum will swing. The
no, this one a permutation, if not, say nap and permutation, people don't begin to speculate. And I know say you go to hear a lot of things for that. So waiting be the majority the conversation where which one the high pass, which one the echo pass.
For now, apart from the Asian agitation saying that they are torn, I don't think everybody just did the plan. They are even today, Senator Matthew Rohide announced in the floor of the Senate that he has resigned from PDP. Okay, and the information we gather now say they go Labour because in boy now win senatorial.
Yeah, hold on. I think I have a call and see who is this. Okay, no, this is not. Ignore. Go ahead. Yeah, okay. I think we have another problem there. Say we know the fit hear from a senior say here again. But however, say prior to the election, as many people they talk, the ASA agenda, that's something where we say they come up now and everybody they discuss them. Some people don't say make we forget and say that one will not happen at all. But if we have to look at the minds of the present political leaders in those states, especially for PDP, at one time we were all aware that this next dispensation, ASA candidate or PDP will produce, or they will galvanize to make sure, say, the person where will take the mantle of leadership will come from Mesa Central. Those Central, sorry. But however, things not going to be like that again. We are beginning to wonder what has actually happened all this while. Because many people don't come. It's like a level, everybody just need to come out to come do what they will do. And if you have to look at it politically too, if I have to say my mind, we not even need, if one person will come from, if the candidate, about 100 of them come from one geographical location and all of them are, genuine, they know what they do. We don't look at who they are and that they can manage situation. Why we go they fear? They can come from there, but just that, ethnicity and religion, don't becloud, the vision of politics in our country and especially in our state too, that if you are not from that extraction, people will feel cheated, will feel marginalized. But I feel that if we have to create a serene environment where the best or the first 11 would come out to come contest, I think we would have been able to enjoy, more, persons where, know their audience, where sabi politics properly. But because of this division, even football, to the thing they affect us even recent time, that you must do this quota system and sometimes you don't get the best out of the people. But let me see, somebody they called me repeatedly. Let's see what's going to go on here. Yeah, who is this? No, I cannot join in a meeting. I don't know if you join right now because I did JPLIVE. Yes, I cannot discuss with you people because I'm on JPLIVE now unless you want to contribute. So, So my people, this is the situation, and let's see if Senior Seye will come back again. Make I ask him this very question. Actually, we not get much time to do today, just to talk small about the happenings in Nigeria and Edo State, because Nigeria actually will come. And other things will not still happen for other states since the inauguration or the emergence of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So let's see again if we can get Senior Seye back again. If not, I'll continue to talk on, and we exhaust our time. And hopefully, midweek, we'll still come back again to come and discuss with you people about how things are going on in Nigeria. So let's see again if we can get back Senior Seye on board. Yeah, that is the problem actually with the gate. This connection problem is a very serious one. But however, I will continue to talk on. We see the election as it be, and it don't come, it don't go. And we thank God, say the speculation of, the twisted minds for Nigeria, where they feel, say, something negative will happen. And we thank God, say, nothing can happen. However, it does not exclude the fact that people where they agree with no fear approach the court, as they don't do already. And we're looking forward to the fact, say, the judges or the justices where they involved in their wisdom, they will dispense justice in accordance with the law, so that anybody where they right, they will apportion the right for them. Anyone where they wrong, they will apportion wrong to them, so that Nigeria will be stable. So, as we first talked before, and as we will still continue to say, Edo State is another focus too, because 2024 election they come, and this one is going to be another one. We look forward to a better Edo State, and we look forward to a better leadership. We look forward to a state where we say the heartbeat, as we take the as they call and say it be, and say it will actually be where milk and honey go the flow. People will enjoy, and the dividend of democracy, go this exclusive to some group of people, but it will spread across board, and people will now know that yes, indeed, Edo State, as we all know before, na food basket. Edo State na state where we say everybody is a darling to other states, where we say everybody like me, they can embrace, and is a gateway to so many parts of other states. When you're coming from Lagos or you're coming from the east, you must traverse Edo State, and many people they stay behind to see the beauty and all. And we hope that improvement will come, and we will all enjoy it, in the fullness of time. So my people, let us begin to make we get prepared for the election where they come, and those that are ready and willing to contest, make them begin to warm up, and let's begin to identify them and see how possible we will interrogate them, and see that the best one will emerge eventually. So let us see if we can get Senior Seye. Make we ask them questions where concern this very conversation where they make now. If not, we will cut it short and come back next week, so that we'll discuss further on this very issue. And the person who will be getting on board today, let me go advert and see what happens, and from there we'll discuss.
Are you looking for a professional sound equipment? Do you desire durable accessories? Are you looking for a professional audio and visual studio? Then worry no more. At Mega Point, we have in stock professional and durable speakers, piano, microphones, combos, electric and bass guitars, mixer, drums, percussions and accessories. We also offer the best in musical video production, event coverage, photography and many more. Locate us now at Mega Point Conglomerate, Via Stradella, 229 and 2318, Torino, Italy. Call us on +390 1120 3422. Email us on megapointtv@gmail.com. You can also visit our website at www.megapointtv.com.
My people, we are back again. We don't go market, we go buy something. And we see many things buy come. And I want to take una time. They listen to, and those of una who will watch us later, make una take una time to watch us, because we get a lot of things to be talked before. And as soon as they are aware for the flyers, what we do before, we're supposed to get on board today. Mr. Adodo Kenneth Osaobo, now be the PDP chairmanship candidate for Wode but inadvertently we not fit con reach him, and that is why we are going to end our program the way it be today. We still bring Senior Seye on board because it's our, representative in Nigeria, but we can say, the internet stuff is epileptic, and perhaps, that the location where they, none of it can reach us well. So in terms of the conversation, what will be one make, I would, okay, Senior Seye, are you back?
Yes, I'm back. I'm sorry for the interruptions. Network problems. It's raining here heavily. And as we know, if it rain for Nigeria, all these services go there very epileptic. So that is why that is what I'm suffering from.
Anyway, very quick one, because actually we'll have to, the time not actually there our side today. We mark one set, time frame where we'll fit to do the discussion. So like as I said before, when you will not feel reach you, and we talk about how the body language and how people feel about the emergence of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the fears where they, those state people mind because of what happened before. So we're going to talk, say the body language between the corridors of power, how you take sense, because I know say you are very close to them. So that's, and I dealt with from stop just now, and I want you to continue from there. Go ahead.
Well, like as I explained just now, the body language of everyone is not something to really worry about. Everything is under control.
Yeah, be like say lights, not even day. We are not seeing you at all. Make you on the light. No light at all. Yeah. It's all right. Okay, now we can see you. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So as I talked before, actually there is no cause for alarm. Whether Tinubu go do any gra-gra for Edo State, or he go behave himself as the president concerning Edo State, time will tell. It's just the beginning. The guy is just 3 days old in office. So, but for Edo PDP, we don't get fear, because even though you get any wahala at that time, now between him and Obaseki, so and few of Obaseki supporters. So PDP as a party is bigger than anybody. And Edo State as a state is bigger than anybody. And Bola Tinubu is a friend of Edo State. So we'll see how everything go waka. But for now, we're not a fear, we're not a shake. And all the people, when he talk Edo not be Lagos that time, when they make some people fear, say Tinubu go come, he go bring the hammer on Edo State. Some of them say don't even they prepare to go back to APC. So, like as you make the parable before, in politics, no permanent friend, no permanent enemy. We just roll them around.
Yeah, thank you very much, Senior Seye. And if you look, say, during the election, and because of the propaganda where they go on then, Comrade Adamo Shomole, now one of the persons where they vilify, but after some time, after the election, during the campaign for the presidential race, he can't become darling to the people of Edo State. What changed within that space? Was it because of the fact that he was dealing with somebody who was formidable for Edo State, or because the people don't just want to listen to that because of political affiliation? What's your take on that, Senior Seye?
The darling of the people when he be for Edo State, na 100% darling of the people for his senatorial district. But if you come to Edo South, our side for this side, well, he's still an APC man, and APC is still a very popular party in Edo State. So, of course, his people will support him. And considering the fact that a lot of people can consider, say, the brouhaha about him and Ize Yamu in the last election in 2020 was misplaced. So a lot of people don't see him say, okay, they just follow, they fight this guy blindly. So some of them don't have rethink. Like I said just now, many of them are warming up to go back to APC. So of course, Oshomole, for Edo State, Oshomole is considered a good guy. He's 8 years as governor. He touched a lot of people. He touched a lot of lives. So a lot of people are still in love with him. So he's an Edo man any day.
Yeah, thank you. Actually, another one again that I need to clarify here so that our teaming fans out there, they can still, bet their minds on the question I want to ask you now. We all day aware about, how things they play for Edo State right now. And they will try to look, into the minds of the politicians where they now. And amongst them, now you see that if we begin to do ratio 1 to 10, Shomole's scorecard is very high now because he don't go Senate. And most of the people out there where they talk, say, no be so, no be so, no be so. How are they feeling right now that, Shomole has triumphed?
Well, Oshomole's popularity and hold on the do not has never been in contention. No matter what people want to feel or what people want to say. Like I first talked just now, his grip on the do not is unshakable. But coming to the south here, nothing has really changed. Like I talked before, Shomole is a good guy and some people are in love with him, but because of politics, as it be, people want to win election, they want to say anything to hurt the other party or the other person. And at the end of the day, the gladiators, as you call them before, they will always sit in one room and have a reconciliation while we outside go to beat ourselves. But I think majority of Nigerians or Edo people are getting wiser about how politics, about how we play politics. So by now, I think all of us don't get sense. But nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Like 2024, now waiting day in front of us now, and all this talk, all these actions, all these, organizing here and there, it's all about 2024. So we still have time. By this time, like today is the last day of May. At least by September, October, things don't take shape, and we will know where the pendulum will swing. But for now, everything is still there, rumors, informations. Nobody has really come out to declare that I want to do this. So we are all queuing up. We are waiting.
Yeah, and with the here, we was not say the world now a global village. We they are aware too that within the camp of the governor, the SSG and the deputy governor, they want come out for the race. So and if you look at Donut, you go see say Oshomole don't take relative dominance over that area. What do you think will be the fate of Philip Shaibu if eventually he come on board, say in one contest? He go get he go fit manage the situation over there, considering the friction between him and comrade Senator Adams Oshomole.
Well, the issue about Osadan Oge, the SSG, and Philip Shuaibu, the deputy governor, now still rumor, insinuations. None of them don't come out, can't tell us if they want contest.
Usually that's how they do it. They front people, make them, they help them, they do things, but at the end of the day, you go say they are, they will not come and say by popular demand, they are out.
We wait first. Make them come out, can't tell us their intentions. Then we will know what to say or how to discuss their matter. But for the purpose of this discussion about Oshomole and Shuaibu for a donut, don't forget that Oshomole and Shuaibu political father.
Yeah, but that relationship, what they try to talk now, father and son relationship, the thing don't get now frenemies them be now. Things don't go so, and I don't think they can mend fences anymore, considering the way people. Let's see how it's going to look like, because I know say, for politics, as we first talked before, say no permanent enemies, no permanent friend. But in this circumstance, considering the level of vituperation, everything will don't happen now, so that you go re-echo again, and I think the thing not going to be like before again. So what do you think about that? Are you sure that they will find common grounds to forget the quarrel?
You can imagine this scenario, all right? If Shuaibu gather all the traditional rulers, the Otaru of Auchi, the Kokulagwe of Okwila, the Neneme of Uzarwe, and Aganubode and all those things, and beg Oshomole to forgive him for all his utterances in the past, what do we think will happen? The worst that can happen is that, okay, come back home to APC. And from the look of things, like I talked just now, nothing is sure yet. We are going to see a lot of cross-carpeting in the next few months. So we cannot just say this person is this or this person is that now. we're going to see a lot of movement. Like I said before, today, Urogide just decamped. No, I can't call it decamp because he hasn't really told us where he's going to. But he left PDP this afternoon. So a lot will happen. A lot will come. So we don't know who is going where and who is contesting how. If Osaodion Ogie is interested in the governorship and Felix Shaibu is interested in the governorship, I'm not so sure that Osaodion will want to be Shaibu's deputy and vice versa. So which means Obaseki have two people in his camp who wants to be governor. Whom will he support?
Yeah, but actually, like what you talk now about support, many people, they come out to say, one of the fights where, where people fight during the last election, in support of Governor Obaseki, now no godfatherism anymore, and they actually fought that fight to stand still. So this time around too, I hope that he not go come, he will not be hypocritical, come do so much that he will come get your own choice candidate where go the front, where you go say make people queue behind, because now you don't lay precedents where they must follow. So what do you think? You feel say he go to that part of imposing somebody or bringing somebody on board, then you go begin they galvanize, or you go they tell people, or they clamor for support for that kind of person.
But the very little I know about Obaseki is not a politician. As we speak, no politician they go in house, they go any politician house.
Yeah, but you know they follow and how you go tell no, they follow Wakana. Are you with him 247? So he must be doing that now. Nowadays, technology don't do the advance that if you not go anybody has, but they go they confabulate now.
But as a governor, not be say you not going to talk to people, or you not get somebody when they consult or when they talk with. But say in that kind of politician when he will want impose his successor, I don't see him doing that. Because the only time when I see Obaseki don't go all out to play dirty was when his position was threatened during the last House of Assembly election. And we know how he played that role. He was not in the front as the governor of the state. He was playing it from the background, although he went here and there for little campaign. But that is not how politicians, if he wants to play politics as inmates, they play him. Not be so, then they do him. But to cut it short, I'm not so sure that he will be that kind of guy that will say that if it is not this person that will succeed me, then the sky will fall. I'm not seeing him as that kind of person.
Yeah, I not say your political inclination now towards a PDP, so to say. I'm very sure of that. Say the fight where Shaibu and support Obaseki fight for that election was very, very heavy. And that I'm very sure there must be a gentleman's agreement between them, say they're not going to fuck each other up, they're not going to offend each other. If at the end of the day, Shaibu can't say they come, because we all saw the way Shaibu fought, sote, he go, they fight in your godfather, let us put it quote unquote like that. Then, if at the end of the day, concern they come out now, you sure say, Obaseki will back out, you go come talk, say no, because I don't promise before, because I don't talk, say no godfatherism, I don't talk, say I don't go openly come out to support a candidate. Are you sure he's going to do that? And if he can't do that, which kind of message did they send to Comrade Felix Shaibu?
We, the Edo people, we are not fools now. The Obaseki movement in 2020, he was heavily and massively supported because of his stance against godfatherism. Okay, we are still here. No, if he come out, say he want to play, waiting fight Oshomole to a standstill for, then we stay here. We know how we to respond.
But if you look at...
as for Shaibu, he's an Edo man. He's eligible. He want to contest, he can contest. If Obaseki want to support him, he can support him. But we are here. We are waiting.
Yeah, if you look social media space, many Edo people know that they're happy with the incumbent, and I'm very sure you are aware of this. That's the governor of Edo State. So, waiting,
And
how you go fit
that is
to
the more
appease the
that is the
minds
more
of the
reason,
people,
JP.
considering the kind of impression when they get towards them, for them to feel even stand for podium, they support another person.
That is
Where
the
if
more
you say,
reason that is the more reason, sir, why no governorship aspirant now want to touch him. Nobody will want to touch him because of what you just mentioned. I don't want to say that his name is not, I don't want to use any foul language, but for now, he's not enjoying heavy support, especially in the Edo southern part of the state. So for now, I think every aspirant who wants to be governor, we don't want to go near him because right now he's radioactive.
yeah, because people say he's high-handed and, apart from that, he's vindictive. So most of all these things where they happen now, it's not actually something where they say necessarily like demolition and etc. I know you are in that area. They destroy people's houses and whatever. At the end of the day, people they feel say now some people will get asked to grind with, or people where they say then get a friction. Now they put pepper for their eye. They using power as the incumbent take they unleash this kind of pain. In the hands of these people.
In pure honesty, when we talk of administration, Obaseki get his weakness in the areas of politicking. But when we talk of the areas of administration, discharging his responsibility as the #1 citizen of the state, I have not been able to find him wanting in any area. As far as I'm concerned, the guy is a good guy and he's doing his job. If he demolish your house, if you not build on top of, if you not build on government land and your building is not obstructing anything, like as we did rainy season now, you need to come and see what is happening in Benin City. So if your building is not obstructing the right of way or obstructing the natural flow of erosion, and you did not build on government land, obviously not be madman now when we just carry caterpillar go to destroy people's house. So if your property is touched, you must have erred one way or the other. So like I said, in the area of politicking, he might not be an expert, but when it comes to discharging his responsibility as the governor, the guy is a superman. Whether anybody wants to like it or not is my
like as
opinion.
I said before, say information. Social media space now, we if you get any information, very quickly and fast and swift. Most people they talk say in castle in the air they build all of them put nothing there on ground. Everything where they talk now just air, television, social media space, because they want to show in face too much. Most of the things where they talk about, if you go the length and breadth of the state, waiting talk, waiting the drawing where it bring come out, nothing go day grand or you go day in you go day very, very skeletal. So many people they lay this complaint and they are offended by this kind of attitude where they feel say if they do say what they talk for public not be true, they be koro. What's your take on this? As if you say you did Benito.
Nothing day on ground when people they talk. It depends on what you are looking for.
Infrastructure.
It depends on what you are looking for.
I say infrastructure because they'll say nothing new apart from painting, apart from petty renovations. Nothing new. Say just put one thing for ground. Say this one and project where they do rather than go they interfere on existing structures. You can't go paint and can't put chair for inside. Can't add light to John and then you go say he has done enough. So what do you think?
If you want, take on this one. If you want to develop a situation or if you want to develop a state, you have to start from somewhere. The people, this project you just mentioned.
Yeah, senior say here again. Agbada don't hook again, and we hope say he will come back so that they will continue on the question where they ask him. Our conversation this evening is centered on Edo State because now Edo State precisely nine seniors a year day and it's actively. Yeah, go ahead now. Okay, it's back. Go ahead.
this thing you mentioned just now, painting buildings or putting chairs inside and whatever, well, time of administration. Because what I see for this country, any president or governor, when you know they share money, is not doing anything. It's a bad man. So people don't want to look the other. They don't want to think whether this guy is really doing something or not. So Governor Baseki is. I'm not his lawyer. I'm not defending him, but since I came back and I've really looked inward, I can see that the guy is digital minded. And it is very difficult for an analog mind to see what this guy is really doing digitally. Like Motorola normally say, those days, whether they advertise Motorola for television, they will say it takes intelligence to detect intelligence. So if you are just like all the traffic light in Benin now, for instance, nobody they obey traffic lights. But for Europe, where me and you come from, we know that is part of the infrastructure that adds to the beauty of the city. So our people know they look that kind of a thing as development. That one, when you talk just now, all the civil servants in Edo State, for instance, they are all enjoying today. And the painting and the furniture, when you tax, so add to their effectiveness. I know your office, JP. Your office is very cool and cozy. Everything is in place. That is why you're always happy to go there every day. And that zeal, they give you the motivation to be more effective. So I think that is how human capital development, that is where it should start from. Go around Edo State every day, all the dilapidated and abandoned government buildings, this guy has revamped all of them, and people are not seeing those ones as development. Like when I traveled today, the driver, when he carry us, in the complaint say, now blah, 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 blah. But the governor, when he say, okay, all the vehicles when they the ministry, may they come they park out for government house. So that any person when you want to go anywhere on behalf of the government, may come government house, come apply for vehicle. Government house will give you driver. If you don't carry, you go back there, you go return the motor to government house. But everybody are crying, but what did make the man do one? Say government vehicles, when they put for ministries, all of them, the one when it's spoiled, they not go repair them, they go abandon them. And all of us know, say all these things, they happen. Government motor when they ministry, you buy fuel, put, driver will carry and go house, go siphon the fuel. Government motor when they ministry, now permanent secretary wife, now you go use and they go meeting. The purpose of that vehicle in the ministry will be defeated. But the guy withdrew all the vehicles, and people are shouting that is a wicked man. So these are some of the things when this guy they do when make me think say in the trial, because all the things when they see for abroad, the guy they try to put some in place, but people they frustrate the effort.
Okay, thank you, Senior Sir. Yeah, going forward, say for Edo State, the hub of Nigerians that are obedient, now from there the majority from come, considering the way things be. What is the situation then, and how are the people feeling with the emergence of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the president? What do they feel? What's their take on the present situation? Are they at peace, or they are still of the opinion that one day the decision of the court will be in favor of
Please take that again. I was having poor connection. I didn't hear.
Yeah, okay. What I said, the hub of Nigerians, actually the hub of Nigerians where be obedient, then plenty for Edo State, and Edo State, let's say, they carry first for that kind of matter. So how do you think that, how do they feel, how the situation be, how the atmosphere, now that APC presidential candidate, now we can't get, instead of, the belief that they voted for Peter Obi and they're not going to give him a mandate. So what's happening?
Well, nobody they make noise. Everybody knows the matter they caught. So we go wait to see how the matter go work out for court. We don't talk on for JPLIVE many times. An election was conducted by INEC, and INEC read the result, and INEC declared a winner. And today, the winner is the president. So if anybody have a, but say people make noise or there is some dissatisfaction here and there, but no noise making, everybody they calm. So where they are all waiting for what the outcome will be from at least now then they tribunal. From tribunal now, who not satisfied will go High Court, from there to Supreme Court, to Court of Appeal and to Supreme Court. So we still have a long wait ahead. We see, but nobody is making noise now. Everywhere is calm.
Let me use that take end our conversation this evening. We were supposed to have a guest today, and this guest now somebody that you introduced to JPLIVE. What's actually the situation of things? They contest na PDP day, and they want contest for the position of a chairman for Nwode. So now that we invited him and he's unavoidably absent and no excuse to that effect, what do you think? Somebody. What's happening? What happened? Nothing at all.
No, there is something, but apologies to the JPLIVE crew and the JPLIVE fans, our viewers. But what happened is what I will tell you later privately. But something really happened, and I will tell you what he told. He called to tell me something, so I'll tell you. So he's unavoidably absent, and he tendered his unreserved apology to JPLIVE and all JPLIVE viewers and crews and fans. So it's okay, and he promised that this time next week, or should there be any other opportunity, even before next week Wednesday, he will gladly appear on JPLIVE. So on his behalf, I apologize too.
Yeah, Senior I want to thank you very much, because time not actually there our side this evening. This conversation is quite interesting. I hope we continue. We're not going to leave here today. Time not there on our side, because we have to go and rest our heads, because after this long day where we don't day, as it be for here, be like say you go everything as it hot. So Senior thank you very much. And if you have anything to say about how the situation be for Nigeria now, you can still say it, if 30 seconds, say something, so that we can call it a day.
No, a lot to discuss about the new administration and some of the policies that he has dished out so far, as the appointment list we have seen so far. So that is a complete program on its own on JPLIVE. So maybe before next week Wednesday, we'll have time to dive into that. Or Pure, we'll just wait for next week Wednesday to, digest it and give it the attention it deserves.
All right, thank you very much, Senior. Outside JPLIVE Live, we will talk more and see how we can strategize for next Wednesday. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your evening or your night. So, yeah, my people, actually, as I talked before, we get somebody guest where we'll be one discuss with, but inadvertently, can't show up because of reasons where, of course, Senior Sayer will let us know, outside, live broadcast. So my people, we want to thank you very much for taking time. We want to join us this evening to discuss and hear from this man. But however, we still look forward, say, better days ahead, and make una not forget us, make una not bone us, make una not throw us for one side, and make una be part of us, and we actually want to grow. And with the beg una, we go with the entertain questions, with the entertain advice, with the entertain, say, make una tell us the bad thing we want to see for our body, constructively, so that we will fit take and learn. So, but however, we do our best in making sure, say, things they go in accordance with our own plan. But say man proposes and God disposes. So we go live una like this evening, and I go tell you, say, make una bye.
Are you looking for a professional sound equipment? Do you desire durable accessories? Are you looking for a professional audio and visual studio? Then worry no more. At Mega Point, we have in stock professional and durable speakers, piano, microphones, combos, electric and bass guitars, mixer, drums, percussions, and accessories. We also offer the best in musical video production, event coverage, photography, and many more. Locate us now at Mega Point Conglomerate, Via Stradella, 229 and 2318, Torino, Italy. Call us on +390 1120 3422. Email us on megapointtv@gmail.com. You can also visit our website at www.megapointtv.com.